Hey guys, welcome to IBK. Today we're going to be discussing about, I think, the two best mice. Yeah, you call them mice. By Logitech. And I shouldn't actually say the best because it's all personal opinion. Everyone has different hands. So I'll just talk about it as my two favorite mice. And one of it is the G502. This is also known as the Proteus Spectrum, I believe. And this one right here is the wireless edition. So this guy runs by itself, no wires, and unfortunately, no replaceable battery. But this thing has amazing battery life. Like, I use this mouse all day. I work from home and I code. And as you guys all know, if you're a coder, software engineer, you're doing computer typing, using the mouse. You're just using that computer all day. So that's pretty much where I'm at. And it takes a while for me to realize that this battery is getting low. Right now it's at 26%. So I've been using it probably for 2 weeks straight and about 8 to 9 hour days. And so far it's held up. So I love the battery life on this. I am worried that one day the battery life on this is going to die. So it's going to get shorter and shorter, and I have no idea how to replace it. It's not a cheap mouse, so I wish I could replace it, but unfortunately, I don't think I can. I'm just going to have to buy a new one. But now, why do I have this mouse? Now, I don't know if you guys know this mouse, but this right here, what is it? If you guys already know, it's the G702. Now this mouse is legendary, at least to me. The fit, the performance of this. I mean, this mouse came out, I think, like 9 years ago, 8 or 9 years ago. I've used this mouse that long, and it still runs perfectly fine. And I know, I mean, this is battle proven. I've lugged this around in my bag, used it for multiple companies, years, all day. And the only thing that wears out is the battery life. And this right here has replaceable batteries, so I can just replace it and carry on. So this is my default mouse that I use when I am working in the office. And I just brought this because I'm no longer at the office currently. So I just thought I'd use it at home, but then at home I have this guy, so I've been using this. So this guy is kind of dormant right now. But this is always my go-to. And it's unfortunate because I can't find a mouse that has this exact same shape. And I don't know what it is about this mouse. It's just the curvature, maybe the height of it. It's very comfortable. Like, if you've used this mouse, you know, you do not get fatigued. Now, that's one thing about this mouse that I can't seem to really understand why, but I get fatigued using this mouse, and I think it's because the height is a little bit lower than this. So just that height alone kind of makes it, just makes it a little bit uncomfortable. I feel like my wrists are kind of bending more than it should. But I gotta say, everything about this mouse is great. A lot of people love this mouse. It gets rave reviews. And it's cool because this mouse has, it's a gaming mouse, so you can change colors here. If you leave it like this, the battery does go out faster. I leave it as an audio visualizer mode. And what that does is whenever there's sound, that's when it turns on. And thankfully, when I'm coding, there's not a lot of sound. So most of the time, this light is off. So if you guys turn this on and keep it like this is a cycle of lights. The battery is going to wear out sooner, so just be wary of that. And this has no lights, and this, if it had lights, it would probably die in a day. For some reason, that's the bad thing about this mouse. Being about 8-9 years old, this mouse dies super fast. Like, it just dies within 3 days. I have to recharge it. So that's one unfortunate thing about the mouse. This mouse has everything I love about Logitech mouse. The free scroll, Guys, if you don't know, you don't know. Like, if you get used to this guy, it's so hard to move to another mouse. Once you start scrolling like this, and then you have to go to something, let's say like this, no way. It's hard to go back. So this is why I love Logitech mouse. This is why I refuse to buy any mouse that doesn't have free scroll. If you guys are in the same boat, let me know. All right. But the cool thing is, like I said, you can click this and you can convert it where it clicks. And for gaming times, that's perfect. I don't need it to free scroll. Lots of buttons here. You can do DPIs. You can do custom macros. You can do aiming. Just all around great mouse for FPS games, any game out there. And at the same time, it's great for working. Like if you want to game at night and work in the daytime, I would say go for this mouse. And just being kind of wireless makes it even better for work. So if you're carrying a laptop, this will do. The battery life is fantastic on this. I have no complaint. It's super fast. It's like 1 millisecond, I think, the connection. It's super fast. So when I'm gaming, there's no lag whatsoever. So if you guys are scared of lag, fear not. Logitech has taken care of that. They say it's actually faster. The wireless is actually faster than plugging it in. So their claims, not mine. I can't tell the difference. It's super fast. So if you guys want to, go ahead, check that out. Now you are going to have a dongle. My dongle is in my computer hooked up, but it's just a dongle that you can connect to. It's fine. Doesn't take up a lot of space. And I think that this is worth it. So it is a USB-A connection, not a USB-C. It's kind of a bummer. So if you guys have a USB-C only computer, then you're going to have to find a converter. What else? It's just a great mouse. It's a little bit expensive, but I promise you guys you'll love it. If you like the Proteus Spectrum and you're curious if you should make the jump to wireless, I'd say go for it, okay? But still, nothing out there can beat the G700, in my opinion. If they made the G700 a little bit lighter, with better battery life, I buy it in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Okay. Now this, you can't control weights. You can put weights in here. You can do all sorts of things to make this. There it is. Okay, this does not want to come out. There you go. You can add things there. You can add the little USB-A plug-in, so you could carry it around in there. And it's magnetic, so you won't lose the cap. Another great mouse by Logitech. If you guys haven't tried free scroll yet, please, you gotta try it. Once you try this, it's hard to go back. All right. So thank you guys for watching. Short, quick video on this Proteus Spectrum mouse. I know some of you guys were wondering what I use with my gaming keyboard. So there you go. That's what I use. Until then, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. If you have questions, leave it in the comments below. Goodbye.